So I'm about to ring the Australian Government Legal Service. On the Australian Government Legal Service, say on their website, they are an overarching formal professional network which automatically includes all government lawyers, including those working for the Australian Government Solicitor. So that means all state and federal lawyers, all state and federal lawyers that work for government, any government, state, federal, or I presume territory governments. Okay, the Australian Government Legal Services replaces the Australian Government Legal Network, and we build on its work, sharpening the focus of the Commonwealth Legal Services. Establishment of the Australian Government Legal Service was one of 10 recommendations from the Secretary's Review of Commonwealth Legal Services. The review conducted between 2015 and 2016 and published in November 2017 considered how Commonwealth Legal Services could be delivered more efficiently and effectively. It also considered how to ensure government is provided with high quality and coordinated legal advice. So the government is provided with high quality and coordinated legal advice. Okay, the review recommended establishing the service to support coherent and consistent legal services across the Commonwealth. It would focus on information sharing, collaboration, guidance, professional standards and training. In June 2018, the government agreed to establish the Australian Government Legal Service with the Office of Legal Services coordination within the Attorney General's Department to lead implementation and collaboration with legal practices in Commonwealth entities. Okay, the Australian Government Legal Service delivers a better framework for Commonwealth legal services, connects more than 2,000 Commonwealth Government lawyers working over 90 entities across Australia, drives cultural change towards coordinated delivery of legal services by a cohort of government lawyers with a professional identity that supports their unique role, provides a professional network for collaboration, including on training modules and legal standards. Learn more about the leadership and guidance arrangements for the Australian Government Legal Service on the Australian Government Legal Services board page. And then it tells you how to contact them and ask if the page was helpful. Okay, so the Australian Government Legal Service coordinates Australian government solicitors. Now that said, it automatically includes, let's go back there, it automatically includes, where is it? Automatically includes all government lawyers, including those working for the Australian Government Solicitor. So the Australian Government Solicitor is a federal government's legal service. So if it includes all government lawyers, including those working for Commonwealth, well then that means it includes all state and territory government lawyers. Okay, all of them. So all your Crown Solicitors, office lawyers, includes all of them to coordinate them to provide better services. Yet we have Australian government, we have Crown Solicitors in all the states, well at least in New South Wales and South Australia that I'm aware of, who hire private lawyers to give them expert advice. And that means when they hire these private lawyers, they tend to go to the large corporations, or every private corporation, legal firm in any state can be considered on the list for the Crown Solicitor for expert legal advice. And that means when you want to sue the government, you might find it a little bit hard to find one because the private solicitors therefore have a conflict of interest because they've already worked for the government. So they can't file a matter against one of their clients, which is the government.